Hey everybody, time for a video. It's me in front of my webcam like an asshole. So, figured I'd just give some standard wrestling thoughts on what's going down this week. Um, Raw's really having issues lately. I mean, like, Seth Green was interesting, but I just feel it's so stale on Raw. Like, nothing's really, like, wow anymore. They really need to mix that up. I mean, I thought when Kofi got the US title, we'd be seeing something cool there, but instead, it's become a feud where Evan Bourne and Kofi Kingston together can't handle the Big Show, which does not make any of them look good, and doesn't even make the Big Show look good that all he can really do is step on little people. He can't actually win any form of main event battle. But, I did like seeing Jack Swagger there. I'm really glad that Jack Swagger's finally made his switch from ECW. Because where his character was going in ECW, it wasn't pretty. It was just, he was getting so left behind, I guess. ECW has really gotten shaken up, actually. I love that Tommy Dreamer won the title, but I think it's already time to take it off of him. Because it's not doing anything for anyone. Everyone looks bad, including Tommy. Because the whole thing behind Tommy's character is you want to see him win, but is he going to win? So that's always a, like, majorly cool thing for me. So now that he has the belt, it's like, who cares? He's not doing anything with it. I mean, I didn't expect much from him because it's ECW, which means pretty standard all the way through. Wow, that's weird. My shoulder's all fat. Ew. So that's pretty. I want to see William. I'd like to see William Regal and Burchell team up again because Burchell's mainly become the jobber of the company. I mean, he lost to Yoshitatsu this week, which had a horrible botch in a very boring match, and it ended abruptly as hell. It was just like, oh, Tajiri kick. I think that's the problem with Yoshitatsu. He's a less interesting Tajiri. The crowd seems to love him, but he hasn't wowed me any in a way. It was kind of cool kicking out Shelton Benjamin, but Benjamin's another person who deserves so much more. He got drafted away from ECW, floundered in SmackDown, and now he's back at ECW, but he's worse than where he started. He was a jobber the level of Chavo Guerrero, who just, he should be dialing up and seeing if there's room in Legacy for him, because it's terrible what they've done to him. Oh my god, freaking losing a hornswoggle. Ouch. Goldust is great to see on ECW. I mean, they just keep giving me more reasons to want to watch ECW over the other things. Because ECW is not stale, it has nothing but new people on it. Sheamus is cool, I guess. It's kind of weird having two foreign heel gimmicks going at the same time. I'd like to see them full-fledged face turn Vladimir and see what he could do with Sheamus. I think that'd be a better feud than poor Christian getting completely dragged down by this whole Vladimir Kozlov crap. I mean, I don't think there's anyone who thought, oh my god, Christian left TNA, I wonder what he's going to be doing in WWE. Oh, feuding with Vladimir Kozlov. That's cool. Thumbs up for you, Christian. So I think it's time we make Tommy lose the belt. Maybe to a heel Christian. I don't care. Just make him lose the belt to somebody. SmackDown is really highlighting. I mean, I'm watching it right now, actually. If you can see that, well, probably can't. But John Morrison and CM Punk have always put on really good matches. So I'm very happy to see this. In fact, Morrison's claiming he's going to challenge whoever wins at Night of Champion. Could we finally be seeing the main event push we've wanted Morrison to have for years? Morrison has the mold of a perfect Vince McMahon, like, oh, this guy's the champion. Because Vince is pretty, bland in his taste, I guess. But John Morrison's got the talent. The only problem is he still feels like a heel. Like, he doesn't feel like he should be face. It doesn't feel right for him. I mean, we have such a cocky theme, cocky entrance, cocky ring style. It's like, he's a cock. I don't know. He's one of my favorite wrestlers, and seeing him main event would just make my life. It really would. But we've had a lot of mix-up. I'm not sure that Jeff Hardy, putting in his notice thing is going. He hasn't re-signed anything as far as I know, so he could be looking at his last month, next month I think it is? Yeah, I think he's quitting around August. should be bad and good because he was really starting to lose a lot of his momentum there. But that's SmackDown's looking really good right now. The only thing that's disappointing me is I figured when the Hart Foundation got drafted, they would maybe do some like undisputed tag title stuff with him. Instead, they kind of put him in a feud with Crime Time, which Crime Time's a great tag team for entertainment and comedy purposes. But when you're trying to build up the Hart Dynasty, I just call them the Hart Foundation before, didn't I? Hart Foundation 2.0, Neo Hart Foundation, the Hart Dynasty, whatever. Easily one of my favorite tag teams right now going. Not saying much because the tag division in WWE is, as we know it, terrible. We've already broken up Carlito and Primo, Miz and Morrison. I think Crime Time's really the only like tag team left. Although I am interested in seeing who Chris Jericho is going to pick after Edge's tragic injury at a freaking house show. I think that's really held Edge back a lot. He's had a lot of injuries, so it feels like in the 3 years since he's really been a main eventer, he hasn't really grown that much. He just feels kind of stagnant right now, I guess. Because it's always like, oh, I'm Edge, the super awesome transitional champion. Isn't that great? I know what they were going for. They were going to have him and Chris Jericho be like the evil heel team, then break him up and have like, oh, Edge is a babyface for the first time in 4 years. Big deal. He's going to grow and be awesome. But that got screwed over main time. Oh, John Morrison, you were the man. Shawn the Sexy's doing his thing right now, you know, he's freaking amazing. So SmackDown's really looking good. I'd like to see some more stuff going on there. But the mid-card feuds are pretty good. Dolph Ziggler's looking good. Which kind of makes it weird considering Dolph Ziggler beat Morrison last week. So I don't know where they're going with that because I mean it's only 8:30, so I don't know what else is coming. I didn't read spoilers because it kind of ruins everything. TNA, tits and ass, tits and ass, tits and ass. I only watched half of it, not because I didn't want to, although I wasn't really interested. But Homicide returns, trying to make it his way as a singles competitor. He's always had the ability to be an X Division wrestler, and it really annoys me they're trying to. Oh, sweet, John Morrison beat CM Punk. Sweet, that's good for him. It's cool that he's gonna be a singles wrestler now, I guess. But at the same time, it's sort of like, what does that leave for Hernandez? I don't know when Hernandez come back. I think it's gonna be like 6 months ish. But I hate that they're actually building the Suicide character over just unmasking him and letting Kaz's character build up again. Because I'm firmly behind the team of Suicides. Sucks ass. I actually have a song I'm gonna sing about him later called Suicide's Coming to Dinner, which I'll sing later. It's a pretty cool song. Shit, running out of time. I just want to make one final point about the knockout division. Getting really good. Whoever the hell Alyssa, Flash was or whatever her name was, way better than the chick they've been building up for like 3 weeks. That girl was cool, I guess, but like nothing special. I was like, whatever. And then Alyssa Flash was like, oh, damn, this girl's intense. She's like suplexing people into turnbuckles and shit. Like, that was pretty crazy stuff. I like that they built her up in a way, sort of. What a weird ending to a match. So the knockout division looks good. You know, Jeff Jarrett and McFoley, I don't care. I guess McFoley's entertaining. I hear he's gonna go for a comedy career. I'd love to see one of his comedy acts. I mean, he's born to entertain. So, I have a minute. Might as well sing my Suicide song. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming to dinner. Suicide, come to dinner. Eat all the food and then play some Clue. Watch some Deepak Chopra, then a male soap opera. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming to dinner. Suicide, come to dinner. He's the champion, Suicide's the champion. I guess he's not the champion anymore, cause he's coming to dinner. He's come alive to dinner. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? Alright, check you guys there. Wow, 9 minutes, not